What's up YouTube, Frosty here, back today with another Destiny video. And in today's Destiny video, we're going to be going over the Warlock, both subclasses, Voidwalker and Sunsinger, best class setup and recommended exotics to use for PvP and PvE. Now guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that while you guys are seeing this video, I am on the beach somewhere in the world. I don't want to say where, but I am having fun on the beach. So yeah, these will be going up. I think this video will be going up on Thursday or Friday. We'll have to see. But just know I will not be available on Twitter or anything like that. Alright, so let's get right into this video. Now guys, I'm going to start off with the recommended exotics I use for PvP. Now guys, I use the Ram for PvP whenever I play just because of the increased armor, and they trigger lifesteal on hit. You don't even have to have your melee up, and you don't have to kill anyone. Now this goes with something that I use in my class setup that I will explain later. Nothing Manacles is also a very, very good choice. I do not have mine leveled up just because the Warlock is not my main character and I don't play my Warlock too much. But when I do, I usually just use the Ram. But the Nothing Manacles are a very good exotic. Same with Void Fang Vestments for both subclasses are very good with Void Fang Vestments, especially Voidwalker because of the enhanced Axion Bolt. But spawning with Grenade Energy is always good. And yeah, that does it for the recommended exotics. Now let's see the class setup. Now guys, I use the Axion Bolt Grenade just because it tracks, but obviously you want to use the Scatter Grenade if you're going with Nothing Manacles. Blink to avoid damage and all that good stuff, and the Warlock Jump just really isn't that good in general, so Blink kind of helps to fix that. I use Vortex for my Nova Bombs so it doesn't disappear immediately, and it can stay there and maybe kill an unfortunate enemy that wasn't looking and happened to walk into it. Now this is when my Lifesteal and Soul Rip kind of combo comes together. Now, as you know before, I use the Ram and I get lifesteal on hit. So with this, that means I have the free spot because lifesteal is better. I have the free spot to use Soul Rip, which gives me a lot of my Nova Bomb. So it's just like lifestealing on hit, blink, and getting a lot of Nova Bombs a game. Just very good combo. As you know, as you saw in my Hunter video, I really like to balance my stats I like to have a lot of agility, some recovery, and less. But on my Warlock, I kind of do it a little bit different to where I like agility and recovery, and since I'm using the Ram, again, armor is not too big of an issue. For this column, you can use the Hunger, Angry Magic, or Annihilate. I use Annihilate just because Bloom and stuff. I use Bloom with this. It kind of does a little combo where everything blows up bigger. My Nova Bomb is bigger radius. I can hit more people. Just very good in general. And I already explained what I do with my stats. And I use Bloom just so I can, if I melee someone, melee another person, and it takes their shield down for the next. Shoot them once or melee them again. Easy melee combos, especially with the Ram, doing the lifesteal, able to live through a lot of stuff. Now let's go over to the Sunsinger guide. So what are we going to use for the Sunsinger? Let's go right into the recommended exotics. Now guys, I forgot to mention Light Beyond Nemesis, Keeper of the Pack exotics, always good for both subclasses. Make sure you take advantage of those. Now guys, I don't really like any helmet for my Sunsinger, not in specific. If you're a Sunsinger, I wouldn't recommend running exotic helmet unless it's Light Beyond Nemesis for Trials of Osiris. I would just stick with the Trials helmet or something along those lines. But you can use Sunbreakers. Those are very good for the duration of your Solar Grenade. And Claws of Akamhara can give you 2 Scorch Melees, which are also very good. Void Fang Vestments, of course, spawn with Grenade Energy. 2 Firebolt Grenades every time you spawn. Purifier Robes are also good when you disorient Radiance from Death. Now guys, these are my PvP builds. I will be going back to my PvE build right after I finish the PvP Sunsinger. Now I'll use Fusion Grenade, And I use Fusion Grenade in normal Crucible and Fireball Grenade in Trials of Osiris. And the reason I use Fireball Grenade in the Trials of Osiris is because it can go around walls, because it's not like a really rushy type of game mode in Trials. And then for the jump, I like to use Focus Burst because you get a lot of speed out of your jump if you use it correctly. Fireborn, so I can Radiance from death. I can come back to life. Maybe get like a multi-kill because I got killed in a crowd. Just self-res back up. And if you use the Purifier robes right here, blind everyone, melee shotgun combo. Just very, very good in general. I use Flame Shield, of course, because I get an overshield on hit with my melee when it's charged up. And then I do my Sunsinger stats a little bit different just because I like it better. I like to have armor and recovery. I like to go down a staircase pretty much, where my agility doesn't matter as much, my recovery doesn't matter as much, but I like to have a lot of armor just because I can tank a lot of things. Focus Burst and then these two going together. Now I use Radiant Will, increase the duration of Radiance because I can get more grenades in with my Radiance. But I do sometimes go with Touch of Flame and Viking Funeral sometimes, but not really that much. And of course, Gift of the Sun for 2 grenades. Very good with Void Flame Investment. Spawn with 2 grenades every time you spawn. Now guys, we're going to be going back and looking at the Voidwalker PvE setup. Now guys, this doesn't really change too much. I don't think there is anything to change except for Light Beyond Nemesis and then use Lifesteal. That's really it. Yeah, I don't see anything else to change on the Voidwalker, and I already recommended the exotics. So that's a good build for both PvE and PvP. And for Sunsinger, you could go with Solar Grenade for the AoE effect, so people don't come in and damage you. Just get a little safe bubble, I guess. Focus Burst again. Fireborn, of course. You know, you can fool your team to thinking you're all dead and just self-res at the last second. It's a load of fun. I have a friend that does that. Shout out to Crunchy09. Of course, I'll use Flame Shield to get that extra overshield. And I use Solar Wind when I want to troll my friends. Pretty funny. My stats don't really change right here. And this combo does not change. So yeah, guys, that is my best class setup for the Warlock. I hope you enjoyed and can leave a like on this video. Now, before I go, I wanted to remind you guys to go click the link in the description to follow my Twitter. And I'll see you guys in the next Destiny video. Peace.